Hi, so I got a comment on a video on one of my Pomba Gira recent videos, one of the sex worker ones. And the comment was how to work with Pomba Gira. So I am going to channel and I'm going to tell you the things I know and how to work with her. With anything, working with a spirit, you want to try to get a reading for someone. Now, I believe I'm a channeler, maybe a medium or psychic, but I'm not sure. So I do not perform those services because I am not ordained in that. I am not sure that's my gift. She says that maybe that is my gift. With working with a spirit, you want to get a reading. You want to make sure they're compatible with you, that they really want to work with you, that they aren't negative in any way, because working with the wrong spirits, wrong energies can really fuck up your life. But even if you don't have a reading, even if you're working with her because you like her energy, I believe that's okay. Some will say reading first, then work with spirit. But I think nowadays not everybody has a reader. Not everything has to have a reading, but they are good to have. Now, Pomba Gira is from Brazil, and a lot of the information is in Portuguese, the Brazilian language. I do not read Portuguese. You may not read Portuguese. It's something I would like to learn one day, but I can't sit down and focus to learn it. Now, there is a book on Pomba Gira that's in English, and there's a book on XU, who is EXU, not SU, like the Santeria, I want to say Orisha. This is Kimbanda, or the other word, I can't pronounce it, which is the one, the African one, and then it's the more religious version of the religion for Pomba Gira and Eshu. There are articles, and there is maybe one or two books in English. Get the books. You can go to PDF Drive and maybe get the books for free. But buy the book. Get the book. I'm going to buy the book and get the book just to have in my collection. Read the articles and get basic information. What day of the week to give offering. I'm not sure. She works with the Crossroads. I know she's associated with the Crossroads. She's associated with possession, spiritual possession. Some might say she is a demon, but she's not really a demon. She's not a goddess, but she is a spirit. She's associated with the number 7, the color red. Make offerings that I know of: alcohol, cigarettes, cigarillos, cigars, makeup, fancy stuff. She likes the fancy stuff. She will work with you if you can't afford the fancy stuff. But with any spirit, as you create wealth and abundance, you should give them offerings that are quality. It's not about quantity. You can give a lot of offerings, but if it's crappy, if it's not from the heart, it doesn't matter. You might give her something that costs $300 and you may not be able to give her an offering for a while. That offering weighs more than something unthoughtful. Read articles. There are videos on her energy, so look up videos on Pomba Gira and her energy, and from that you can get a sense of what she represents, the archetype. Because dealing with spirits, unless you're a medium or possession or channeling, you won't feel her physically. Like, you can feel her physically, but if you don't have that gift, you may not feel her like I feel her, because I channel at best. She talks to me. She makes me do things. She possesses me. Not everybody experience that. Not everybody that worked with her experienced that. When I created her altar, and when I took it down the wrong way, she came within me. Now maybe it was because the hood healer on Instagram told Pisces to take out a birth control, and ever since I took out my birth control, I'm Pisces rising. I've got certain abilities, and birth control can fuck you up, and you can have spiritual abilities, but they're blocked because of your birth control. But I don't know if I'm going to get birth control because I don't want kids, so I'm going to be cautious of who I fuck with. I want to be an escort, but it's condoms, but that's not 100%. So I kind of want to be on birth control, but I don't know if it's going to hinder my spirituality. Now, I'm schizoaffective, and I believe that those type disorders, schizoaffective voices, and multiple personality disorder, sometimes it's a spiritual byproduct of things, and I think that spirits talking to you and spiritual messages. So I am considered that, and some shamans believe that. But you want to basically give her offerings, create an altar, but you do not have to create an altar. You may live in a home that's Christian and you cannot create an altar, whatever reasons. The altar is within you. She is within you. Her presence is within you. So do not worry about having an altar because she's within you. You may not be able to have offerings on an altar, but there are many ways to give offerings. One of the ways I give offerings is donating. She watches over trans people. She loves trans people. So I'm cisgender. So to show I appreciate trans people, to show that I appreciate Pomba Gira, I give money to trans people as donation because I love and care about them and I'm their sister. So you can do offerings that way, donating. I donate to sex workers. She works with sex workers, so I donate to other sex workers. There are ways that you can work with spirit, that you can give offerings, that you can show adoration. Now, look at videos that tells you about the archetype, how she is in you, how she grows in you, and start to take some of those traits and become those traits and teach yourself to be those things and watch her grow and work in you and be open and honest. Be honest. Be honest about your shadow self. Work with your shadow self. Heal from the ego. Heal from within. You have to heal from within. Get therapy. Journal. Talk to her like you talk to your family members. Pray to her. Just like you pray to God, pray to Pomba Gira. Now, I don't vocally pray, but when I'm journaling, it's my form of prayer. Like, I don't talk out to her, but when I journal, that's my form of talking to her. When I do these videos, that's my form of talking to Pomba Gira. It's really simple. I could tell you how to do it, but you have to create your own practice because we are all different. We are all beautiful. And there is no right or wrong way to work with spirit. Now, you need to respect her. You need to love her. You need to have common sense. Have common sense. Like, How